Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to do something a little different. We are going to perform, well, a kind of autopsy on an argument.
Have you ever read something and it just completely clicks? You're just totally convinced. You think, wow, that was perfectly argued. It almost feels like some kind of magic. But here's the thing. It's not. It's a blueprint. And today we're going to uncover that blueprint. So yeah, it's time to put this argument on the operating table.
All right, first up, let's get into the anatomy of the argument itself. We're going to really dig in and see what makes a piece of writing not just good, but truly persuasive. That's right, we are going under the hood. We're not just going to stand back and admire the shiny paint job. No, we are going to get our hands dirty, pop the hood, and look at the engine, the gears, all the moving parts that make this thing go. So, what exactly is on the operating table today? Let's take a look at our case study, which is all about the impact of technology. So the essay we're looking at tackles a topic that, let's be honest, every single one of us can relate to. How technology is shaping the way we connect with each other. It's such a classic debate, which actually makes it the perfect subject to break down. And right away, the essay sets up this core conflict beautifully. On one side, you've got this incredible promise, right? Technology is this amazing bridge that connects us across oceans and continents. But then there's the other side, the peril, the risk that all these connections are maybe a little bit shallow, and they could leave us feeling more alone than ever. So where does our essay finally land? Right here. It makes a choice. It doesn't sit on the fence. It makes a bold, clear claim. This sentence, right here, this is the thesis. It's the engine of the entire argument, the destination the whole essay is driving towards. So let's get into the first part of that blueprint, clarity. How does the author make their point so strong that it's, well, pretty much impossible to misunderstand? The very first ingredient is also the most fundamental one: focus. It's simple. Did the writer actually answer the question they set out to? And in this case, the answer is a resounding yes. Every single point, every example, it all ties directly back to technology's impact. There are no detours, no fluff, just pure focus. A really great argument gives you a roadmap. See, the author doesn't just throw a bunch of ideas at you and hope for the best. No, they guide you on a clear journey. First, they tell you where you're going, the introduction. Then they fairly explore one side of the road, the pros. Then the other, the cons. And only then do they lead you to the final conclusion. It's a journey, not a maze. And how do they guide us so well? With signposts. This first one, on one hand, it's like a big, clear marker on the highway. It tells us, okay, for the next little bit, we are just exploring the positive arguments. It's so simple, but it's incredibly effective. And then, just when you're getting comfortable with that idea, bam, conversely. This isn't just some random transition word, it's a pivot, a total change in direction. With this one elegant word, the writer tells us, okay, now we're going to look at the other side of the issue. It's masterful. And finally, you get a word like moreover. Now, this isn't a turn, it's more like an accelerator. It tells the reader, hey, I'm not done with this point. In fact, I'm about to add another layer of evidence to make my case even stronger. Little words like these, they're the glue holding the entire structure together. So, that covers the structure, the skeleton of the argument. But now, let's look at the building blocks themselves, the actual words. Just look at some of this vocabulary. These aren't just fancy words thrown in to sound smart. Not at all. Each one is chosen for its laser-like precision. Profoundly isn't just deeply. Unprecedented isn't just new. These words carry real weight, authority, and specificity. They really elevate the whole argument. And it's not just about the individual words, it's about how they're pieced together. Look, a simple sentence is fine. Technology helps people connect. Gets the point across. But then you see a complex sentence like this one. It's like a balancing act, holding two opposing ideas in perfect tension, showing the reader all the nuance. Mixing these two styles is what keeps you engaged and shows real command of the topic. Okay, so we've dissected the structure, we've examined the language, so what's the final verdict here? What's the big secret to making it all work? When it comes down to it, the secret isn't one single trick. It's all about synergy. It's not just the clear structure on its own, or the powerful words, or the varied sentences. It's how they all work together, each piece reinforcing the others, to create this seamless, powerful, persuasive machine. And here they are, the 4 key ingredients we uncover today. 1. Stay on topic. It's all about focus. 2. Build a clear path for your reader with those little signposts. 3. Choose your words wisely for precision and power. And 4. Vary your sentences to create a rhythm that keeps people hooked. And listen, this isn't just for writing essays. This is the blueprint for a killer business proposal, a convincing presentation, honestly, for winning pretty much any debate.
So now the power is in your hands. You've got the tools, you've seen what's under the hood. The next time you read an article or watch a debate or listen to a pitch, you'll be able to see the mechanics at work. So the real question is, what are you going to do with it?